You look at your phone and see no messages, and you feel okay about it. That's where this starts. Not with a heavy sadness, but with a quiet understanding. You know you could reach out. You could send a text, make a call, plan something, but you don't. The desire isn't there. It's not about being rude or unfriendly. It's about being tired, a deep tiredness that arrives before any social event even begins, just at the thought of it. If you understand that feeling, if your peace is found in silence, not in company, then this is for you. This is about people who feel the world very deeply, yet have very few friends. And, more importantly, why that isn't a failure, a flaw, or a sign of something broken. It is often a sign of a mind that works differently, and a heart that needs to be protected. Let's talk about what really happens in simple, everyday moments. First, you don't just listen to people, you absorb them. A normal conversation for most people is trading stories and news. For you, it's a full-body experience. You are listening to the words, but you are also tracking the tone of their voice. Is it tight with stress? You notice that. You are watching their face. Does their smile reach their eyes? Or is it just a shape their mouth makes? You see the difference. You notice the person who stays quiet in a group. You feel the slight change in mood when a certain topic comes up. You are picking up on all the things people are not saying out loud. So a simple, friendly coffee meetup is never just 30 minutes of chat. For you, it's 30 minutes of intense observation and feeling. You are processing layers of information that others simply don't see. And when it's over, you don't just leave. You carry it with you. You replay moments in your head. You wonder if that person was really okay. You think about the story they didn't finish. Their feelings stick to you, and you need time alone to gently peel them away. This is why you might seem quiet afterward. You're not being distant. You are decompressing. Second, small talk doesn't just bore you, it drains you. Discussing the weather, someone's new car, or what's on television feels like a chore. It feels heavy. It uses up your energy but gives nothing back. It's like being asked to run on a treadmill that goes nowhere. This is because you crave substance. You want to know how someone is really doing. You want to talk about what matters: fears, hopes, strange ideas, real problems. You want a conversation where silence is comfortable, not awkward, where you can share a weird thought without having to explain it first. But most daily chatter is not like that. It's surface level. And to you, that surface feels like a barrier. You're on one side, longing for depth. Everyone else seems happy to stay on the other side, skimming along the top. Trying to stay there with them is exhausting. It feels like you are holding your breath. Third, you need time alone, not as a treat, but as a basic need. After being with people, even people you love, you feel saturated. Your mind is full. Your senses are overloaded with all the information you've collected. You need to go home. You need to be in your own space, with no new voices, no new faces, no new emotions to track. This alone time is not lonely. It is necessary. It's like pressing a reset button for your entire nervous system. In this quiet, you can finally process everything. You can sort through the feelings you picked up and let them go. You can hear your own thoughts again. This quiet time is what allows you to be present and kind when you are with others. Without it, you become irritable, overwhelmed, and drained. So you guard your solitude fiercely because you know it's the source of your strength. Fourth, you have a powerful radar for what is fake. You can sense very quickly when a friendship is not based on real liking. You can tell when someone is being nice because they want something. You notice when they only reach out when they need advice or help, but disappear when you might need support. This feels awful. It feels colder and lonelier than simply being by yourself. A fake connection is worse than no connection at all. So when you sense this, you don't fight. You don't have a big argument. You simply step back. You become a little less available. You stop initiating plans. You protect your energy by quietly closing the door on relationships that feel like transactions. People might call you flaky or distant, but you are just being careful with your heart. You'd rather have an empty room than fill it with people who make you feel used. Fifth, you can feel lonelier in a crowd than you ever do by yourself. This is a key part of the experience. You might force yourself to go to a party or a big gathering. You stand there surrounded by laughter and chatter. You feel completely alone. The conversations around you are about sports scores, celebrity gossip, and weekend plans. The laughter is loud, but it sounds hollow. You smile and nod, but inside you are floating away. You feel disconnected from all the noise. You are surrounded by people, but you are not with them. So you leave early. You invent a reason to go home. You are not being rude or antisocial. You are being honest. Soul is thirsty for a deep drink of real connection, and a party only offers sips of shallow chatter. You'd rather go home to your quiet, where you can at least be honestly alone, than stay in a crowd and feel pretend social. So what does all of this mean? If this is your life, what is the conclusion? It means your small circle of friends is not an accident. It is a choice. But it's not a mean or selfish choice. It is a careful, wise, and protective choice. You are choosing peace over drama. You are choosing quiet over noise. You are choosing one or two real understanding connections over 20 surface-level ones. The world has a loud, constant message. More is better. More friends, more followers, more parties, more fun. But you have learned, deep in your bones, that this isn't true for you. For you, better means calm. It means quiet. It means feeling safe and like yourself. It means having energy left at the end of the day to care for your own heart. You are not broken. You are not failing at life. You are simply different. Your emotional system is like a high-resolution camera in a world of quick smartphone snapshots. You see more detail, more shadow, more light. And because of that, you have to be more careful with what you point it at. Your quiet life, your empty calendar, your silent phone. These are not signs of a life lacking. They are the signs of a life being curated. You are the curator of your own peace. You are saving your profound ability to feel and care for the moments and the people that truly deserve it. This is a strength. It is a quiet, often misunderstood strength. It takes courage to live differently from what society shouts at you to be. So be at peace with the quiet. Trust the space you have created around you. It is not emptiness. It is the clean, clear area you need to be your true, deep-feeling self. There is something else that slowly happens when you live this way, and it's rarely talked about. You start to notice that even good people can be too much. Not bad people, not selfish people, just people who don't experience the world the way you do. They might care about you, they might mean well, but being around them still asks something from you. It asks you to stay alert, to stay open, to keep feeling. And that constant openness comes at a cost. You may pull away from people you actually like, and that can be confusing. You might ask yourself why you don't miss them the way you think you should, why you don't feel the urge to check in even when nothing is wrong. The truth is, your system doesn't reset the way theirs does. After a conversation, they move on. After a hangout, they feel energized. After sharing, they feel lighter. You don't. You carry the interaction with you, the tone, the pauses, the emotions that weren't fully said. Even positive moments leave a trace, and those traces stack up, so your mind starts doing something very practical. It begins to limit input, not out of dislike, not out of fear, but out of awareness. You don't pull away because people hurt you. You pull away because being present costs you more than it costs them. This is why you might cancel plans at the last minute, why you hesitate before replying, why even simple social decisions feel heavy. It's not laziness. It's not avoidance. It's your body quietly saying, I don't have the space for this right now. Most people don't notice when they cross their limits. You feel it immediately, and once you've crossed it too many times, you learn. You learn that peace doesn't come from pushing through. It comes from stopping early, from choosing rest before exhaustion, from protecting your inner balance before it collapses, so your world becomes smaller, but also calmer, cleaner, more manageable. You aren't shrinking your life, you are shaping it to a size you can actually live inside. Another quiet shift happens as your circle grows smaller. You stop trying to explain yourself. At first, you might have tried. You might have told people you're just tired, that you need space, that you don't mean anything by it. You hoped they would understand. Most didn't. They took it personally. They assumed distance meant rejection. They filled the silence with their own stories about you, and slowly you realized something important. Explaining yourself costs energy too, so you stopped. You learned that the people who truly belong in your life don't need constant reassurance. They don't demand access. They don't panic when you go quiet. They don't make your need for space into a problem. They understand without long speeches. This is when you stop measuring connection by frequency. You stop asking how often you talk or how quickly someone replies. You start paying attention to how you feel instead. Do you feel calm after interacting with them? Do you feel more like yourself or less? Do you feel seen or just tolerated? These questions become your guide, and because you're honest with the answers, your circle naturally stays small. You also begin to notice how much of modern social life runs on performance. Being interesting, being available, being entertaining, keeping up, staying visible. That performance drains you faster than anything else. So you opt out quietly. You choose fewer conversations, but real ones. Fewer friendships, but safer ones. Less noise, more meaning. This choice can feel uncomfortable at first, especially when you compare your life to others. Their busy calendars, their group photos, their constant activity. But when you imagine yourself inside that life, something inside you tightens. You realize you don't want their volume. You want their ease, and ease for you doesn't come from more people. It comes from fewer demands on your emotional attention. So you build a life that looks empty from the outside but feels full on the inside, full of rest, full of clarity, full of room to breathe. And over time you stop asking if something is wrong with you. Start trusting that this is simply how you are built. So if you recognize yourself in these words, let this be the part where the pressure eases. You don't need to fix anything. You don't need to force yourself into a louder life. You don't need to become someone who needs constant company to feel real. Your quiet is not a problem to solve. It is a signal to respect. The way you move through the world may look different from what is celebrated. Your calendar may be lighter. Your phone may stay silent more often. Your circle may be small. But what matters is how you feel inside that space. Do you feel calmer? Do you feel more like yourself? Do you feel whole instead of scattered? If the answer is yes, then you are not missing out. You are choosing wisely. You are choosing a life that doesn't require you to dull your sensitivity. You are choosing rest over performance. You are choosing honesty over obligation. And when real connection does come, it will feel different. It won't demand constant effort. It won't drain you. It won't make you feel like you have to disappear to stay close. It will feel safe. It will feel natural. It will feel like you can breathe. Until then, trust the space you've created. Trust the quiet. Trust your need to step back. You are not alone in this experience, and you are not wrong for protecting your peace. Some people are built to live loudly. Others are built to feel deeply. This is how you stay intact in a world that rarely slows down, and that quietly is more than enough.